Hello and welcome back to our channel. We all love and are scared at the same time to watch horror and supernatural shows and films. Today we are going to talk about the best TV shows which are based on supernatural powers and horror. So let's begin with this video full of supernatural shows. Number 10. The Originals. On October 3, 2013, the CW premiered The Originals, an American fantasy supernatural drama television series. It is a Vampire Diaries spin-off and the franchise's first television series extended based on its parent series. The series follows Klaus Michelson, a vampire-werewolf hybrid, as he and his family become entangled in the supernatural politics of New Orleans' French Quarter. The Michelson siblings, centuries-old vampires, who are in reality the original vampires, are the focus of the spin-off from the Vampire Diaries. The oldest Klaus, a half-original vampire and half-werewolf, is vying for control with Marcel Gerald, a vampire he nurtured in order to reclaim New Orleans, the city they helped build. The family must protect Klaus's miracle kid while navigating the city's different supernatural factions and coming to terms with their own enigmatic backgrounds. Number 9. Sleepy Hollow. On Fox from September 16, 2013 to March 31, 2017, the supernatural thriller Sleepy Hollow aired. The series is loosely based on Washington Irving's 1820 short story, The Legend of the Sleepy Hollow, with additional elements from Irving's Rip Van Winkle. The show is based on the real-life town of Sleepy Hollow, New York, albeit it presents the town as considerably larger than it is. The setting shifted to Washington, D.C. for the fourth and final season. In order to preserve his life, Ichabod Crane is propelled through time to the year 2013 by his wife, a witch. He pairs with Abigail Mills to fight the wicked powers that will lead to the end of days while he learns to live in modern times. Sleepy Hollow is a superb blend of fantasy, mystery with a touch of humor combining biblical prophecy and folklore tradition. Number 8. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. The Netflix supernatural horror show streaming show The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is based on Roberto Aguilar Archie's Sarcas's comic book series of the same name. For this show, Warner Bros. Television has collaborated with Berlanti Productions and Archie Comics for the production. Sabrina Spellman is caught between her human half tempting to be a regular teenager and her witch half yearning to embrace her darkness in this dark twist on the Archie Comics character.
Are you willing to forsake the path of light and follow the path of night?
It's very tempting, it's very tempting.
I can't do this.
You must.
Sabrina navigates the world of witchcraft with the help of her witch aunts Hilda and Zelda and her warlock cousin Ambrose, while Jazz, a Siren Harvey, a descendant of witch hunters, try to protect her from wandering too far into Satan's world, who are her human pals. Number 7. Lucifer. Lucifer is developed by Tom Capinos, which premiered on Fox in 2016 on January 25th. It is an American urban fantasy superhero television series and inspired from one of the DC comic, The Sandman's character, which was created by Sam Keith, Mike Dringenberg, and Neil Gaiman, who went on to star in a Vertigo spin-off series which was produced by Warner Bros., Jack Berkmere Television, and DC Entertainment. Yes, he's that Lucifer, the lovely and powerful angel, and was expelled from heaven, but after spending an eternity in hell, he grows bored and moved to Los Angeles, where he manages a nightclub and eventually becomes a consultant for the LAPD, working with Detective Chloe Decker. When confronting celestials and demonic threats, having the devil on your side is surely beneficial, even if he's fighting his own impulses to return to his rightful place. Number 6. The Vampire Diaries. Kevin Williamson and Julie Plec created The Vampire Diaries, a supernatural teen drama television series based on the same name book series by L.J. Smith. The show premiered on the CW on September 10, 2009 and ran for 8 seasons and 171 episodes before ending on March 10, 2017. Stefan and Damon Salvatore are vampire siblings who have a tumultuous relationship for millennia, made even more complicated by their shared love for Elena. Stefan and Damon, the good-hearted Stefan and the mysterious Damon, reconcile their differences and join forces to protect Elena and their community, with their past exposed as time passes. Number 5. The Walking Dead. Based on the Walking Dead comic book series written by Charlie Adlard, Robin Kirkman, and Tony Moore, the show is an American post-apocalyptic horror television series which together forms the backbone of the brand The Walking Dead. During a zombie apocalypse, Sheriff's Deputy Rick Grimes awakens to find that walkers have overtaken the Earth. He becomes the leader of a group of survivors who must defend themselves not only against the walkers, but also from other humans who are willing to go to any length to survive. the anticipation of finding out who will live has resulted in a devoted fanbase and critical acclaim, as well as the spin-off series Fear the Walking Dead, and the promise of more spin-offs in the future. Number 4. American Horror Story. For the cable network FX, Brad Falchuk and Ryan Murphy produced the anthology horror television series American Horror Story. Each season of this anthology series features a different horror story, some of which are loosely based on true events. Many performers appear in multiple seasons, often portraying different characters. Evan Peters, Sarah Paulson, and Lily Rabe have all appeared in 9 of the first 10 seasons. AHS has portrayed some of the most intriguing supernatural tales for the small screen, acquiring a cult following and critical acclaim in the process. Number 3. Supernatural. Eric Kripke created the American dark fantasy drama television series Supernatural. It aired on the WB on September 13, 2005, and later became a part of the CW lineup. The series was created by Warner Bros. Television in conjunction with the Wonderland Sound and Vision. After their mother was murdered by a demon, Sam and Dean Winchester decide to follow in their father's footsteps and hunt down those monsters. In their effort to rid the world of the kind of evil that damaged their family, they tour the country in their rigged out 1967 Chevy Impala, going up against every form of otherworldly creature, including demons, vampires, demigods, witches, and even angels. Number 2. Stranger Things. The Duffer Brothers created Stranger Things, a Netflix-exclusive American science fiction horror dramas television series, which was released in 2016 on July 5th. The Duffer brothers, Dan Cohen and Sean Levy, are the executive producers and the showrunners. Following Will Byers' disappearance in the fall of 1983, his friends embark on a quest to find him, uncovering a secret government research lab, a doorway to an alternate realm known as the Upside Down, a psychokinetic girl known as Eleven. This thrill trip pays homage to the finest 1980s horror and fantasy films, with monsters like the Mind Flayer and the Demogorgon frightening the decent inhabitants of Hawkins, Indiana, and both the US and the Soviet Union attempting to control the gateway. Number 1. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The supernatural drama television series set in America, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is based on the 1992 film of the same name. It was produced by Joss Whedon's Mutant Enemy Productions label with co-executive producers David Solomon, David Fury, Marty Noxon, David Greenwald, Doug Petrie, and Jane Expensum. Buffy kills not only vampires, but also demons, gods, trolls, and the occasional robot, in a role as the Chosen One. She is frequently supported by her close friend Willow, who transforms into a powerful witch, a 1,000-year-old revenge demon who has been rendered human, and a couple of reformed vampires, defying the loner status allotted to her by fate. Buffy not only faces the normal challenges of growing up, such as failed romances, trying to fit in, and family issues, but she also saves the world. That's it for today's video. Tell us your favorite supernatural horror TV shows and movies that we missed in our list. Till then, see ya!